we have the Bible and historians such as Flavius Josephus telling us that the temple is in the city of David. We have scripture telling us that as well, of course, but it's not up on the Temple Mount. We have up on the Temple Mount where you see that iconic gold dome where everybody takes a photo over in Israel. You see every picture in Israel has that big gold dome, and that is supposedly the place of Solomon's temple. But what it really is, it's the place of the Antonia fortress, which housed the 10th Roman Legion during the time of Christ. So we had 6,000 men there in the Roman Legion. We had about 4,000 support personnel, plus all their stuff. And Josephus says that the Roman fort was the size of several cities, yet no one's found one brick in Israel of this Roman fortress, which was the center of all of Jerusalem. This massive fortress, Josephus says the size of several cities, yet no one's been able to find one brick from it and say that this is actually the Roman fort that we found history of. So what they've done is they've taken the Roman fort, and now people say it's the place of the temple because it's so big and so large, and over time in history they say, well, this is the place of the temple, and they never placed it in the correct location down in the city of David, where there's water. That's the Gihon Springs. That's the Hezekiah's tunnel where the water goes through. You have to have running water for the place of the temple, and all the historians are telling us that the temple was in the city of David, and the water gushed up from it. We have Acadius and Aristeus, and we have Josephus, all screaming at us across the boundaries of history, saying this is the place of the temple, is in the city of David. The place of the Roman fortress is 600 feet north of there on the Temple Mount, which is that big 36-acre area. So people have gotten it wrong. And when I started off on this, boy, did I get resistance. And now a lot of scholars are admitting that, yeah, this is the place of the temple. Scripture says it's there. It's where Solomon took his mule down to the Gihon Springs. He was anointed with oil from the tabernacle, was taken from the tabernacle, which means the Ark of the Covenant was there at the time. Ark of the Covenant was in the tabernacle, which is the portable temple. So you have to have running water. That's why they had the tent there. Scripture says that's why Solomon had to put his temple there, to have that running water. There's no other running water in Israel that we have other than in the Gihon Spring. Nothing up on the Temple Mount.